Yeah, I'm thinking of Stairway to Heaven, and one of the lyrics is, "And everything still turns to gold." And if you listen very hard, you know, like that part, turns to gold. This. I found my poppy energy wheel. Yeah, they both spin. That's why they're felt, so that this sticks to this, so they both spin when the wheel spins. What is gold? Gold is AU. That's the symbol for gold. Now what is S? S is the 19th letter. Now if 9's cancel and all you're left with is a 1, that's the letter A. Remember how we're like making a V here, guy? Work. You're making a V with a 21, a 19, and a 19. You're making a 40. But you're making two 40s. You're making an 80. You're making an 80. You're making an 81. You're making an 81. How everything still turns to gold. That's not right. It's 3. Trinity, the epicenter. The 2s. Anyways, so let's think of a story, okay? Let's think of a story of okay, there's a story of creation, right? Boom. So you make the cellular energy device in the right proportions, okay? 3 wheels, 5 wheels, and all the vertices and all everything. And you get the thing to work. Remember, it's all in a box. Let's say a watertight box. So everything starts building up, and everyone, man, and energy gets really like high and flaring, and it's kind of ramping up. And everything's turning really fast, and all of a sudden it's like, "Gee, guy, before like, you know, maybe it needs coolant or something," and then maybe like tossed in, like fill up the whole box with water. And that's the great flood in Noah's time. But something survived, right? Yeah, okay, because what you did basically was turn everything to gold. Okay, imagine that. Whatever you touch turned to gold story. The Philosopher's Stone, I don't know, what is it? The gold story. There's stories about turning things to gold. Energy. And salt water. I'm thinking of salt water. I'm going, okay, what kind of salt water? Knackle. Okay. Like, okay, what's in the Holy Land? Okay, deserts, pyramids, the Dead Sea. Okay, everything there sucks. Okay, but what's there? Salt water. And it's the Holy Land. I wonder, if you take a bunch of that water and throw it in the box at a certain RPM, it's the rebirth, right? You know, and then the water goes away. Because imagine that black hole. Literally, it's spinning so fast, it actually like is able to take the gases out of the water and the minerals in the water and all the everything that's in that water and condense it, and your solids will be like a little ball of hardness with like gas around it, and then water, and then a box made of solids. And they even got, like, inside that dense little ball of mass, there was gas, you know? Yeah, what if it's reversed? What, instead of things floating at the top of the water that you can filter off with a scoop, what if they all went to the center of the water? And that's where all the crap was walking around. But inside all that crap was, like, gas. You know, atmosphere is pretty much made out of a lot of stuff that we breathe, which is pretty much like nitrogen and a bunch of oxygen. No! Now turn sideways. Oz. The Wizard of Oz. The magician. He changed things to gold. Everything turns to gold. Everything turns to gold. Okay, Stairway to Heaven. Everything turns to gold. That's when the song's like really getting up there. And if you listen very hard, so what if the contraption and everything in it at that point, like literally goes like, and turns to gold, and like solidifies, rock hard, changes, or something. I think that's rather unlikely, but think of it this way: what if the machine turns to gold? Now think of this: Hellboy. The movie Hellboy, the second one, you know, all the little things and that big golden machine and all the little gold robots. I think it's about gold anyways. It's something about gold in Hellboy 2. And that weird little evil elf guy. More magic. Or gold is the electricity you get out of it. I don't know. Because you need resistance. Remember, there's no breakers in this thing. There's no breakers. There's no resistance. There's nothing that's going to switch off. But it has to reach equilibrium if you can't continue accelerating because, you know, there's like a limit of the materials. So like, okay. If you fill a thing with water spinning at that speed, a bunch of wires in there, first of all, that's like pretty like, with salt water, that's pretty, you know, I don't know, messed up. What if the rings of heaven would remain, submerged in water, but the space in between all the magnets at the end of the axles in heaven is like solids and gas. Not many millimeters in radius. Okay. 2029 and the asteroid's supposed to hit. What is an asteroid? A big ball of matter. What's inside that matter? Gas? In there? Like literally, think about it. Everything turns to gold. Is it a metaphor? Does it just mean energy? Boom, you've like literally created a universe. That's why the cat in Men in Black had a ball, a contained container of liquid, and in that liquid there was this like galaxy. You think there's nothing in there but gas? No, there's like stuff in there. The waters are in there to contain it. The waters. You know, in the beginning, there was, in the blackness of the waters, like, you know, it just means like the tub of water sitting there next to the free energy cell. There was nothing but the waters, yeah, because you had a tub of water ready to go to drop this in. You know, like in Contact, they drop the ball from the top down through the rings into the water. Imagine the whole machine turned to gold. All the steel turned to gold. What's steel? Steel is iron. Fe. Fe goes to AU. I guess that'd be a lowercase e. Okay, well, 26 and 6 is 32. And that's 5. Oh, that's interesting. And that'll be 27 and 21. Or 1272. doubly circled 3 and a doubly circled 9. Circled, dotted. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's circled because we can see it in our circle. So all circles accounted for. 6 and 3, oh god, is a 9. Oh. Cat! I just want to write the 9. Okay, so AU is balance. And tra-la-la-la. I almost don't even want to do it. Okay, so it's just a circled 5 is circled 23. So it's 1, 2, 3. No. Just circle 5 is 6. And that would be a circled, doubly circled 5. 3. What's wrong with me? Yeah, 5. 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that'd be 5 circled. You need a circle dotted to the big circle. Can't get rid of that. So now it'd be a 6. Yeah, 6, 8, yeah, okay. 6 and 8. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 5. Or even, this is just decoded, like, you know. This is your initial decode. And then you go 1, 2. Cat. Yeah, I hate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or is it 1, 2, 3? Yeah, that's what it probably is. That. Anyway, 9 is just a balance between a 0 and a 1. A 0 and a 1. Five to 1. 1 and 5. 5 to 1. 1 and 5 makes a V. It's a feedback loop. 5 to 1. 1 and 5. When you're on the rings, you have to go down, up, and down. 5 pi over 2.